What was the craziest thing I've ever done in my life? I think it was that in the summer of 2016, I hiked 1/3 of the Appalachian Trail, which is a very long hiking trail in the eastern part of the United States. And I did about 1,100 kilometers over 2 months of hiking. And even crazier than that is that the last month I did not take a shower or bathe at all for a whole month. It was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. And then actually after it, I composed a symphony inspired by the experience. So my first experiences with composing, I was about maybe 11 or 12 years old. I had been playing piano for since I was 7. And I think I really liked playing the piano, and I wanted to create something myself, to play instead of always having to play other people's music. And my first attempts were not very good, as probably everyone's, but I loved at that time playing Chopin nocturnes, and I remember I wrote a nocturne in A-flat major that was very long and boring, and looking back on it now. But then at the same time, I was also getting very interested in popular music, especially from the 1960s and 70s, and the Beatles, the music of the Beatles. So I was also starting to write, really bad kind of pop songs, or at least the beginnings of some songs. And from those sort of humble beginnings, I just loved it, and I kept going and getting better, of course. My piece here at Grafenegg is called Iridium. The title came after I wrote it. I kind of wanted to write a piece that was, I've written a lot of, in the past decade or so, a lot of more happy and joyful music, and I wanted to write something that was the opposite, something that was loud and dark and very serious. So it kind of has two halves. It starts off very soft, actually kind of like a nocturne, not like Chopin style or anything, but very sort of soft and mysterious. But then it grows and grows, and then you essentially get the same music as the beginning, but big and loud and brutal and in your face. And then the title came from iridium is an element, a metal that is it's rare, it's hard and brittle and shiny, and I thought all those adjectives fit with this music, dense and bright and hard, and that fit the feel of it very well. The 3 things that are the most important in my life right now are definitely number 1 is family. 6 months ago, I became a father, and my son, as anyone who has a child knows, once the child arrives, they become the most important thing in your life, and your priorities completely shift. So my family, my wife and my son are definitely the most important. Music is, of course, one of them. I just love listening to music, exploring music, creating music, playing music, and it's such a big part of my life. And I'm so, blessed to be able to get to spend time doing that as a professional musician. And then number 3, I would say, and these are all, I think, interconnected, because number 3, I would say, is that what I do, that I do good in the world through my music, through everything else that I do, that I make a positive impact on others and help others and make the world a better place, for others and for my son, thinking most immediately about the world he's going to grow up in. Hi, my name is Keane Southard. I'm a composer from the United States, and I'm 34 years old.